Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and this is my Nikon D5100 Digital SLR. Now, I've been using this for a long time now. I unboxed it absolutely ages ago on the Geekanoids channel. A lot of you have been asking for me to do a full review and really just give you my opinion on this camera. Apologies it's taken so long, but I've been enjoying it so much that I totally forgot to do the full review. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you a closer look at the camera, let you know what I do like, what I don't like, and also my overall opinion. So this is my Nikon D5100, and before I show you around the camera controls and how it's been working for me, I just wanted to show you some of the photos I've been taking. This screen on the back is a 3-inch screen, 920k dot resolution, and it is absolutely fantastic. Very bright, very vivid, and very accurate colours as well. The controls I'm using on the right hand side of the screen here allow me to scroll through some of the photos I've been taking, and it is just a fantastic screen for viewing back the photos. Now, the other advantage of this screen is that it is a vari-angle screen, so it's folded back onto the sort of body of the camera at the moment, but I can actually rotate this round and then I can flip it out to the side, which is great. I can angle it up and down for low angle and high angle shots, and I can also have it facing this way, so if I'm recording myself doing video, then it will allow me to view myself in the screen as well. So that's absolutely fantastic. The actual controls, let me just fold this back onto the body of the camera again. Let me go into my menu. The actual controls are really good as well. This is the menu control. I'm not going to go through it all, but it's just so configurable. We've got the shooting menu here. Let me just go into that, and we can scroll down and change from fine to large, white balance, picture control, auto distortion control, color space, exposure, and this varies as well depending on what mode you're in. So if I put it into sort of full manual mode and then go into the menu, you'll find you've got a lot more options in the menus. Even multiple exposure, which is good, and interval timer shooting. So we have got an interval timer in here as well, so if you're doing maybe a picture of a flower growing or a sunset, you can set this going at a certain interval and it will automatically take the photos. And then we've got more menus down the side: custom setting menu, a setup menu, retouch menu, recent settings, and then back round to the playback menu. So fantastic sort of configuration options. Now let me just turn this off. The controls are really good as well. We've got a sort of jog dial here for going through settings, and we've also got exposure lock on the top here, an information button just here as well. This mode dial I showed you a short while ago, which has got effects, macro, sport mode. What else have we got? Landscape, portrait, scene modes, turning the flash off, auto, program mode, shutter priority, aperture priority, and full manual. So a whole host of different modes on the top there. We've got an info button, exposure compensation, we've got the record button for recording video, and this does full HD video, 1080p up to 30 frames per second, and you've seen some of the video I've recorded with this as well. And then this rocker here is the on off, and then the shutter button situated in the middle of that. There's some other controls around the camera as well, and then you're seeing the lens here. This is the 16 to 85mm lens. It's a DX lens, f3.5 to 5.6G, and it's got some vibration controls here for image stabilization. You can also set this to normal or active, so 2 different modes. Manual switch as well, and this goes all the way from 16mm to 85mm. Now I bought this separate to the camera, but I've been using this primarily for my video work. And then just off the camera here, this is my Nikon AFS 35mm f1.8G DX lens. It comes with this hood, manual and auto button on the side here as well. Now the reason it says manual auto at the front and manual at the back is if you're in auto mode and you do want to tweak the focus, you just grab hold of the focus ring and you've got a manual override on it, so you can manually focus at any time. It comes supplied with this hood in the box. this is one of my favourite lenses. This stays on the camera most of the time when I'm taking photos. Very good low light, very good optics, absolutely superb lens. Really pleased with it. Now, I've been through a lot of cameras. I used Nikon before that I used Canon, and I kept switching between brands, but I'm going to stick with Nikon now. I've invested in a couple of lenses, and it is all about the lenses, because even though the body is quite a big investment, once you start putting money into lenses, you've really got to stick with one brand, and that's what I've decided to do. So I've invested in a couple of decent lenses here. The one downside of the D5100 is the motors are not in the body of the camera, so you have to buy lenses with the motors in the lens. I'm planning to upgrade to another Nikon camera. I'm still going to keep this one, but to one with motors in the body. I'm just waiting for their announcement that's due around about the end of August. But this D5100 will stay with me, and I'll tell you why. It's a nice compact body, very easy to hold, and it's one of the smaller DSLRs that you're going to get hold of, and it handles very well. I forgot to show you this actually. Just on the side we've got the SD card slot, on the bottom we've got the battery compartment and tripod mount, and then round on this side we've got some more inputs here for microphone, HDMI, AV out, and also a GPS accessory as well. This is just a really nice camera, so I've been really pleased with how this has been performing. Well, I'm sure you'll have gathered from that review that I absolutely love this camera. I did have some initial problems with the first one I got. I bought it as a body only, and then I added my own lenses, and I found that when I was recording video I was getting some background hiss and quite a lot of noise on the audio, and that was even when I used an external microphone. So I think it was something wrong with the microphone input on the side of the camera. Now, the place I purchased this from was Clifton Cameras. Fantastic customer service. They swapped it out very quickly, and the second one, this one here, has worked absolutely flawlessly. A lot cleaner on the audio, and I'm very pleased with it now. The lenses I purchased separately, very good. You can obviously get it with a kit lens. You can buy this actually, the D5100, with an 18 to 55mm kit lens for just under the £600 mark now if you shop around, which is brilliant value for money. You can also buy it body only. That's the way I normally do it with cameras, and I think they're about £525. Again, if you shop around you might get it a little bit cheaper than that. And then you can add on what lenses you want, and that's what I did because I knew exactly what lenses I wanted. I've got that 35mm lens that I showed you during the video review, and this 16 to 85 one, and that suits me just fine. I use this 16 to 85 for all my video work, and I use the 35mm lens when I'm out and about, or especially if I need really good low light photography as well. Just love the camera. It feels absolutely perfect in the hand. A little bit smaller than some DSLRs, but I like that. I like the nice compactness of this body, and it's really great. Really pleased with it. So that's been my full review of the Nikon D5100. Again, apologies it took me so long to do, but I'm sure you'll agree that if you get hold of one of these, you'll be very pleased with your purchase. Well, thanks very much for watching. Please do come back soon and check out more videos on the Geekanoids channel. Hit that subscribe button as well so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and obviously follow me on Twitter by following @Geekanoids if you want my regular updates. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.